our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, Chris Colbert wins unanimous decision over Jezreel Corrales. A lot of people don't know who Jezreel Corrales is. Very awkward fighter. It's kind of pretty much how I thought it would have went. But congratulations to him. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. They out there in Philly tonight for J-Rock home coming versus Jason Rosario. That is the next fight. But this fight was tough. Corrales is a really tough fighter. He switched righty to lefty, you know, like it ain't nothing. Real awkward, you know, just an awkward fighter from Panama. And he was the real champion of the WBA before he got knocked out by Alberto Machado. And then they downgraded Alberto Machado and made Tank the Super WBA title holder, which is total crap. All right, but that's a story for another day. But Corrales was the champion until he got knocked out by Machado. He usually struggles down the back end of fights. Like, he got knocked out by Machado in the 8th round. But this fight, he was confusing Colbert early on. Colbert was trying to outslick him. He was trying to outbox him. And Corrales just wasn't willing to engage. And then when he got close to Corrales, Corrales wanted to hold. And the referee allowed him to hold all the way to the second half of the fight. But Colbert, you know, he tried to walk him down. Couldn't really do it because once he walked him down and threw punches, Corrales would hold him. So Corrales is a veteran, tricky fighter. But once the referee towards the end of the fight stopped allowing Corrales to stop holding, then Colbert started to find his groove. He started to create space with the elbow. His corner was giving him some good advice. You see that Floyd Mayweather elbow out the road, push, make room, and Corrales was just trying to hold. Corrales is a front runner, but kind of not in the definition of it is start off fast and fade. He just starts off slow and then fade. And when he can no longer hold, you know, he get that type of referee, this is the result you're going to get. I think Colbert should have went to the body a little bit more. Jab to the body, jab to the solar plex, came over the top with the right hand. But, hey, he's still a prospect. He's still a kid. No prospect or no 23-year-old, 25, 26-year-old fighter should be a finished product. You know, you still going to learn. But once the referee didn't allow him to hold, he started getting on the inside. He started to land his left hooks and jabs and right hands. Then pretty much he took control of the fight. I think he was a little bit too patient, but he was in great shape for his first 12-rounder because he was standing up in between rounds, a lot of these rounds, even towards the latter half. And this was the first time I think he made 130 in a long time. But, you know, he's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I think he showed his class. He showed his athletic ability. He showed his explosiveness. He showed his ability to adjust. And he showed he can go a strong 12. Now, pretty much the next step for him is to continue to, you know, learn how to maneuver on the inside, you know, elbows to the chest, create space with the cold shoulder, push him off with the shoulder, and then, you know, go off the push-off. But Corrales is tough, man. Awkward fighter. You know, he had a disputable loss to Ladarius Memphis Miller that most people thought he won not too long ago, and that's why he got this shot because most people thought he won. But for Colbert, this is how you move up. This is how you move a prospect. The way he moving and he fighting the toughest guys, I think he hasn't fought a guy with a loss, with a losing record yet. This is how you move up. All these dudes want to jump to world championship level and not pay their dues. He moving up the right way. You look at Colbert, this is how you move a prospect into a contender and a contender into a champion. This is perfect. You know, whoever moving him like this is perfect. I know he with Al, but somebody else moving like this. This is perfect. This is why you fight the former champions. Corrales was a former champion. You know, and he was beat Machado till he got knocked out. This is how you move. You fight good opponents going up, and you fight a former champion that's tough. And right now, if you can get through that, you know, then he probably weren't ready for the champions or another fight like that. So, like I said before, one of the most impressive prospects out there, seasoned. A lot of people want to see the big knockouts. They want to see this, that, and the third. But he out there, you know, outboxing, outwilling. He's showing his levels to the game. It's showing that he can adjust. And this might not have been his best performance, but this was a tough guy. Once the guy was not allowed to hold, his power took over. He getting stronger. He getting quicker. He's going to get better and better, man. It wouldn't surprise me if he became the best at 130 or became one of the best fighters in the world. But this is how you move. This is how you move a prospect. This is how you move a prospect into a contender, into a world champion. The way they doing it is perfect. And if these dudes don't want to take them tough journeyman type of fights or former world champion type of fights, they missing out on something when they really get to the top. So congratulations to Colbert. He won the interim WBA super featherweight title tonight. Corrales, he kept holding. He awkward. Well, those are the type of fights you need to get to the championship level. And that's how you do it. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email as well. All my information in the description. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. Best way to help the channel. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight.